So I got my basic veggies kind of prepped, rinsed and cleaned and stuff. Here's my market bought red snapper from yesterday because I was not sure how this fishing trip was going to work, and I'm glad I did because we caught catfish. Some basic seasonings and spices that I'm gonna throw in here. I mean, I'm gonna add other stuff, but these are the ones I'm gonna have fun with, like some pink Himalayan salt, got some Old Bay, lemon pepper, little complete seasoning. Oh, that's some up here in the far right corner. That's some of that good fish seasoning you get from the aqueduct and stuff out New York. That big 26-ounce joint that's all huge. It take you like forever to finish. Us Jamaicans, we like getting those. But yeah, and then over in the left there at the top, I don't know, I like the seasoning. That's just some good old Weber beer can chicken seasoning. Yes, I'm putting chicken seasoning on my fish, and it's just for flavor. You cannot go wrong with adding more flavor. So yeah, that's everything there. It's my little seasonings and stuff. And I'm Jamaican again, like I said, folks, so we like our head on the fish. Yes, keep my head on the fish. And then I just do a number one clean when I go to the market. Basically, they just cut off the fins and all that stuff. Scale it, take the scales off, and sorry, the scales off. Sorry, I almost dropped something there. And then just gut it and clean it out because I'm gonna stuff that with veggies and all that stuff. Oh yeah, I didn't get any onions, so I gotta get some onions prepped real quick. So this is the basic prep. Got everything rinsed, and of course I'm rinse and chop again. But this is how we starting off the red snapper. So now that I added a couple more ingredients, I think I'm ready to begin. I'm not gonna go deep in, but I think this is gonna whip up nice. I did add some more fresh garlic, a little bit of accent, and I pounded out some pimento, allspice. That's gonna be good to go. And instead of the sweet onions, I went with some red onions. And I'm gonna roll, and of course I added a little Scotch bonnet. So I'm gonna roll with this. I'm gonna start adding the seasonings and pretty much just mix them in. I don't like to go crazy in one area because I like it so that when you start to bite into it, you taste different flavors. So I don't add double salt. So that was Old Bay. So I will go with something that I know has really no salt in it, and or light salt. I'll go with the accent, and then I'm gonna flip these. Well, I'll rub this in really good, flip it, and then I'll add in some other seasonings and stuff. But that's pretty much what I do. I add some seasonings, rub it in really good, flip it, add more seasonings, rub it in, flip it, and so that way the seasoning of one is on both sides, and then also it's just lots of flavor in every bite, so to speak. I hate to sound like a commercial. So I'm gonna rub this in, flip it, and then I'll be adding other ingredients just like that. Next up, I think I'm gonna go with the lemon pepper. And why not go with some of the fish seasoning? I'm going a little heavier with this, guys, because it is fish seasoning. And I even rub the inside of my fish. So yep, I think that's good. Lemon pepper and the what was that? The lemon pepper and the fish seasoning. And so again, I'm gonna rub this in, flip, rub it on both sides, and then I'll come back in with more seasonings. So now we're gonna add in the pink Himalayan salt. Come on, get on out. Sorry, it's kind of hard to record and do this. And I think I'll go ahead and go with the Weber beer can chicken seasoning. I know, chicken seasoning. All right, we're gonna rub in, flip and rub. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the complete seasoning now. I don't like to cook with a lot of salt. I'll cook with a lot more herbs and seasonings before salt. And all right, so Sorry guys, I'm recording and doing this, so gotta kind of use the camera to see. I'm done pounding out the pimento. Has anyone ever bit into a whole pimento seed? Yeah, growing up Jamaican, you do that by the time you're about 8 years old, and you know you don't do that anymore. I don't like robust flavors like that in my mouth, so I hated it. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the minced and chopped up garlic. And this actually starts off my fresh seasonings. Now that I did all my dry stuff, let all that soak in. Oh, and it was, you know, the water was accumulating from the fish, you know, draining out. So I poured that out because I didn't want it to take away my dry rub seasonings. So now I'm getting ready to chop this up and start adding in the fresh ingredients. And from here, we're gonna start getting this thing ready to bake. All right, let's do it. You guys didn't see that, but I was recording upside down. So you can see that step, but I did add in the chopped onions. I'm getting ready to add in the Scotch bonnet. So this is hot stuff, so use sparingly and according to your taste. Oh, and I did spare some of the onions because I like those circular ones. So once these are gonna get mixed up with all the other chopped veggies, but the circular ones I'm gonna use more decorative, lay it on across the top. So that's why I saved those. So everything is chopped up and everything is mixed up. If you guys can just smell the aroma, like the Scotch bonnet alone adds just this nostalgic Sunday coming home after church, pressure cooker in the background kind of feel to everything. But yeah, everything's mixed in. Ooh, you know what would be good? Some fresh cilantro. All right, give me 1 second. All right, so I did chop up some fresh cilantro. This stuff is just gonna set it off. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna mix all of this up now and give it a nice mix again. All right, so I'm not really tripping because this is all going to get mixed up and stuffed inside the belly of these things. But before I stuff them, I have to add them to their own individual aluminum foil, enough so that they can be wrapped and baked individually by themselves. And guys, I literally played it just like that. I literally just take the aluminum foil, peel it back, set it on a plate, and put some nice steamy hot rice beside it. And so I'll see you guys at the aluminum foil stage where I kind of prep everyone, you know, 1, 2, 3, everyone, and get them ready for baking. All right, let's do this. We're done. We've put all the red snappers on their own individual aluminum foil. How's it working out down there, Dave? Y'all doing good? Okay. So yeah, so last step now is going to be to add a little bit of rosemary. And oh no, I'm almost out of rosemary. That sucks, but I have enough for this application because this is just to kind of finalize things. Yeah, I don't need a lot. This is, again, I like to use different herbs and spices instead of salt. And let's see. Yeah, and now the rosemary is officially done. Cool. All right, so we're done. That is a wrap. Shut up, Dave. He does that. Sorry guys, I have this 22-year-old son that is, Dave, oh my God, like, can you not do that while I'm trying to? Anyway, this is about to get wrapped up, guys. So pretty much I'm gonna take these aluminum foil, each one. This one's for the king. I've already picked out who gets what. As you can see, the king's is all nice and decorative. His has the perfect circles. Mine, I don't really care so much. For the prince, I'll probably do a little something, but not really. The kings must look good though. So yeah, I'm about to fold this up, put this in the oven, and I did save the juice. I want to show you guys really quick. I saved the juice because what I'm gonna do when I put all of these, well, they're already on their aluminum foil wrappings, but I'm gonna fold each one up. And then after I fold each one up, oh, look how the lighting changes when I do that. This stuff is good to know because, again, I do my own videography and all this stuff. So, and before I even say that, I want to say that this kitchen renovation is coming to an end. A lot of the renovations in the house, rather, is coming to an end. And I'm really proud of myself because I hopped into this project and I had no contracting experience. I designed my kitchen, everything. This is my little breakfast bar area that I'm going to be using to stage most of the stuff. And though I'm using my camera now, I am going to install a permanent fixed camera. So all of this is just a test to see how my projects are going to be working out. And I'm really happy that all this stuff is going to pay off in a little bit, because I'm working my plan I'm building my idea, and the plan is going to work. This is the stage that I'm at, and I'm feeling really good because I'm doing this with my phone with one hand when I have my cameras fixed and, you know, the lighting is set. This is going to be super fun and easy to do, so really happy about that. So enough about renovation stuff. Let's get this red snapper back going, and I'm going to wrap these up really good, nice and snug, and I'm literally going to plate it just like this, guys. When I put it in the oven and it cooks and each one is wrapped up, I'm going to take each aluminum foil and just set it on the plate with a nice steamy couple grains of rice beside it, and just eat it just like that, right off the plate in aluminum foil, because all the juices, you'll see all the juices are going to be locked in there, and each one is just going to be like a pocket of goodness. And because it has corn and carrot are already in it with all these natural or good herbs and fresh spices and stuff, it's going to be ready to go. I don't even have to make any more veggies like on the side. You know, this is just going to be not one pot, but a one wrap kind of meal, if you know what I'm saying, right? All right, so let's get this wrapped up and in the oven. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. If I have time, or if it's not going to be too long, I'll show the end results. At least it's just a picture. Juice is poured on them and it is ready to go. You can see the juice, it's all juicy now. Man, this smells, if you guys can just smell the different aromas in this kitchen, it smells so good. All right, so now I'm gonna finish wrapping these up and put another layer or two of foil on it and put these in the oven. I think I'll probably do this for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'll just check on it after that. Cool. It's perfect timing too, because I can go check on the hubby and the son and see what they got. They're doing shelving for me in the basement. So we're moving on, and we're gonna put this in the oven and go do a couple other things. 3 deliciously seasoned red snapper fish ready to go in the oven, ready to get in my belly.